Hi and welcome to this tutorial video. I'm Alessia Salzini, Chief Commercial Officer and Social Media Manager for Mind the Future. And in this video, I'm gonna guide you through an introduction to mining and to our platform and network called Indeed Mind the Future. In this video, I'm gonna explain you everything starting from the basics. I will explain what is Bitcoin, what is mining, and why you should know about it and see it as the huge investment opportunity that it is. Here we're talking about the future, we're talking about catching it, seizing it while we still can, because tomorrow it will be too late. Beware that this could be life-changing for many of us, but in order to make a dream come true, in this case a financial dream, you must study the matter very well. You must be well informed and you must work hard. All the people on the internet that tell that you can make easy money with this business, they are liars, they are scammers. Remember, there's no such thing as free money. That's why in this video I'm gonna explain you everything, so that you will have all the tools to become a Bitcoin mining expert. And you will have all the knowledge to start this groundbreaking and potentially life-changing business on your own. But first of all, let us introduce ourselves. We are Mind the Future, a Bitcoin mining platform and network founded by Alessandro Forgiuele. We aim to be the ultimate platform and network for Bitcoin mining services by making the Bitcoin mining accessible to everyone through an easy, smart, and customer-friendly way. With us, in fact, you can simply rent a miner and let us do all the work for you, while you receive every day the bitcoins your miner has produced. Not only that, but you can also work with us. You can become a promoter and start making bitcoins every month for every new customer and new promoter you provide, with potentially exponential profits. But let's slow down, let's start from the beginning, so that at the end of the video you will have the full picture in front of you. This tutorial video will be made of 4 parts where I will explain you what is Bitcoin, what is mining, why renting a miner is revolutionary and so convenient, and in the end I will talk about our network, Mind the Future, in detail. So let's go ahead. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency created in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto, based on the blockchain structure and on the proof of work for the transaction processes. If all of these notions seem extremely complex to understand, don't worry. All you actually need to know, in fact, is just that Bitcoin is a coin which is not centralized. Meaning that, unlike all the classical currencies from the real world, it is not controlled by any bank, government, or any other kind of political or financial entity. Bitcoin is not owned by a single individual, not even by its inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is owned by the community of Bitcoiners itself. Also, you need to know that Bitcoin is based on a blockchain paradigm. The blockchain is a virtual structure made of data blocks shared by the community. This particular type of structure basically assures security and prevents hacking or other kinds of attacks from outside the network. But we don't need to delve into all the technical details here. What you must know is that every Bitcoin is like a brick on this blockchain, and that everyone can add bitcoins to blockchain through a process known as mining, but we'll talk specifically about it in a moment. For now, what I want to emphasize is the fact that Bitcoin, since it first launched, has increased exponentially its market value over the years. Let's take a look at this chart, for example. Here you can see how the value of one Bitcoin raised from a few cents in 2010 to even $100 in 2013. And from $100 in 2013, it jumped to $4,000 in late 2017. What is even more impressive is its trajectory in the very last years. Here, looking from early 2017, it jumped from a few hundreds of dollars to over $65,000 in autumn 2021, which is really mind-blowing. But how is this possible? How can Bitcoin increase its value skyrocketing like this over the years? This is due to how Bitcoin itself is designed. In fact, through some events known as halvings, which happen on average one every 4 years, the miners' rewards for successfully completing one block are halved. As I mentioned, everyone can in fact add bitcoins to the blockchain through the mining process, and for doing that, one gets rewarded by a portion of bitcoins they mined. But this process becomes harder over time. The rewards are reducing. Obviously, the more bitcoins are mined, the less remain to be mined. And for the way Bitcoin is designed, the remaining bitcoins become progressively exponentially harder to mine over time. In fact, Bitcoin is a finite resource, and that's why some call it the digital gold. For the way Bitcoin is designed, we won't ever reach more than 21 million bitcoins in total. So the mineable and available bitcoins are drastically reducing over time, and this creates a huge gap between offer and demand. Since the offer is drastically reducing, the demand, the market value, will increase accordingly. This is why some crypto trading analysts predict that in 4-5 years, the market value of one Bitcoin can reach even $300,000 or more. And according to some others, for the years 2030 and after that, when likely most of the Bitcoins will be mined, one Bitcoin could even be worth $1 million. This is why you must catch this window of opportunity right now, because tomorrow will be too late. There won't be other chances, because now you can enter this future and be part of it. Many people will think back at where we are today, and they will wish to come back to this day to not waste this huge investment opportunity. But let's go ahead. What is mining? In order to create bitcoins and add them to the blockchain, it is required a huge amount of computing power, developed by very performing computers, which are called precisely miners. Since we have seen the huge potential value of Bitcoin over time, it is easy to understand why more and more people decide to invest in it. One classical way to invest in it is by buying Bitcoins. Some people decide to buy Bitcoins in order to make gains in the future, because they in fact expect the value of their Bitcoins to increase over time. However, if you buy, for example, 0.3 Bitcoins, in 3 years you will still have 0.3 Bitcoins. On the other hand, some others decide to mine Bitcoins in order to get cumulative profits. For example, if you invest 0.3 Bitcoins in mining machines, in 3 years you may have even 1 Bitcoin. But mining on your own is a very expensive and troublesome process, which comes with a lot of complicated issues. So the solution? Renting a miner. Why renting a miner? Because you will have a lot of advantages. For example, you won't have to worry about electricity costs. These machines, in fact, are extremely power consuming. They require a lot of power and they consume a lot. You won't have to worry about operating costs. You won't have to worry about the maintenance. We do it for you. These machines work 24 hours per day, and they need to be periodically tested, checked, and eventually replaced if they break. Well, you won't even have this trouble. You won't have to deal with logistic problems. In fact, you don't even need to retire your miner. You don't need to bring the miner to your house or even setting up your own mining farm. Why? Because we personally take care of your miner in our mining farms, and we do all the work for you. So, as I said, no electricity costs, no operating costs. no maintenance required by you, no logistic problems. We personally and totally take care of your miner in our mining farms, doing all the work for you, and you receive on a daily basis the bitcoins your miner has produced, in total relax and without any effort. Every day. Pretty convenient, isn't it? But how much exactly renting a miner is convenient? Let us show you something interesting. Here you can see directly on our platform the personal area of one of our customers. They rented some months ago this machine, the Masterminer HAL29 with warranty included. As you can see from the price, they rented it for 3 years, which is the time frame of our rental contracts, for 0.41 and more bitcoins. As you can see here right now, with the current market value of Bitcoin, 0.41 bitcoins are worth about $19,000. What is really interesting here is that when they actually rented this machine, the market value of Bitcoin was lower. So technically, they actually paid at the time about $12,000. Now let's go check directly their wallet. Here you can see the daily mined bitcoins from their miner. For example, as you can see in day 9 of July, it mined 0.00073 and more bitcoins. On day 10 of July, it mined 0.00072 and more. On day 11, 0.00071 and more, and so on. Basically, an average of 0.00072 bitcoins per day. As you can see right now, 0.00072 bitcoins are worth more than $33. Remember, these are daily profits. Now let's go check the projection of these profits in 3 years. We can simply multiply $33 made every day for 30 days for 12 months for 3 years, and we obtain an amount of more than $35,000. So they basically invested about $12,000, and in 3 years they may have more than $35,000. Also, it's worth noting that this is the prediction with the current market value of Bitcoin, but as we have seen, Bitcoin value raises over time, so it's very likely that they will have even more than $35,000 at the end of the 3 years, possibly much more. So in the end, this is how much renting a miner is actually convenient. And now we have reached the final part of this tutorial video. Now we'll talk specifically about our network and platform, Mine the Future. So what is Mine the Future? Mine the Future aims to be the ultimate platform and network for Bitcoin mining services. In fact, with us, you can easily rent your miner and start making Bitcoins every day. Everything in a very easy, fast, smart, and customer-friendly way. We want to bridge the gap between the crypto mining enthusiast niche and the mainstream. Our main goal is this: making mining accessible to everyone. But how is this possible? How can we achieve all this? Well, thankfully, in this huge goal, we are not alone. We are in fact partnered with 2 giants of this business. Firstly, BitRiver, and secondly, our other major partner, Swag. Who are they? BitRiver is simply the world's largest hosting provider for green cryptocurrency mining. They are a gigantic mining farm located in Russia, where it's very cold, and some of you who are into hardware and computers may have already figured how much low temperatures are crucial when it comes to stress these machines through incredibly demanding computational work. On the other side are other major partner, Swag. Swag is one of the biggest mining networks in the world. This is the platform we are directly linked with, and you will find the proper link in the description below. Through this platform, in fact, you will be able to easily register for free, and with some simple steps, you'll be able to create your own Bitcoin wallet and rent the manner you prefer, or even a portion of it. Yes, you don't necessarily need to invest thousands of dollars. You can easily rent just a part of one machine. For example, you can rent 1/16, 1/8, 1/4 of a machine, which will come at a very lower price, of course. And when it's done, you will receive the bitcoins your miner, or portion of one, has produced every single day, and you will be able to withdraw them at any moment. Remember, the registration is completely free and you are not obliged to rent anything at all once you have done it. But I highly suggest you to register so that you can take a look by yourself. In order to do it, you just have to click on Enter in Swag Network. Then you select your country of residence. We are available almost on every single country on the world. Remember that we are a worldwide network. Then you click on Continue. Next, you enter your details, click on Agree with the terms and conditions, and at the end, click on Complete the registration. That's it. Me and our team from Mind the Future will help you with everything you need. We will handhold you through the whole process. You can contact us at any moment. We are totally available for support and assistance, and you can find all our contacts in the description below. Don't hesitate to contact us for any question you may have. And remember, the registration is completely free and you are not obliged to rent anything or invest anything at all if you don't want to. But again, we highly encourage you to register for free so that you will have all the chance to check everything by yourself and get your own idea about us, about our project, our world of business, our vision, and if you want, you can be part of it. You can be one of us. In the next video, in fact, we will explain you in detail how to actually rent your miner and start making bitcoins every day. But that's not everything. If you also are interested in working with us, we are currently accepting job applications. We will soon publish another video which will explain you how to become one of our promoters and start making bitcoins every month for every new customer and every new promoter you provide, with potentially exponential profits. All our videos will remain saved at this channel, so we invite you to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of them. So that's all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you soon as one of us in our network. And remember, mind the future. Let's mine our own future, because making bitcoins has never been easier than that. Thank you for watching.